and welcome to the episode 38, which this is a second take. I ran into an issue, and I would like you to guess what it was. So difficult to guess. So I've been expanding this town, and expanding a town takes a lot of workforce, and I take that workforce from here. And what that meant was this heating plant ended up without workers, which a lot of them actually have like a 40%, 30% productivity. And as you might guess, 30% productivity isn't great. Yeah. 54%. So it's, I guess, time to revisit this place, kind of, and hmm, see what I can see. This clinic has plenty of patients being treated. They're doing just fine. Also, yeah, it's just like someone brought it to my attention recently that we're now using the green cross, not the red cross, which, I mean, it's fine. They serve the same purpose, essentially. Just the International Red Cross really doesn't like when people use it in games, which, I mean, I'm not going to say fair, because not really. Yeah, let's see what we're doing. Footpaths, roads, more footpaths. And I was going to build another nuclear fuel fabrication facility, but we're having plenty of money being produced. So the solution to my problem with this heating plant is to get let me see. I know there was one construction office that could use bulldozers. Um, Except I cannot find one, but it's fine. Let's just move them to the vehicle storage, I guess. I'll get a open hull vehicle that can transport them, which would probably mean, where's the vanilla one? This one. Which we might not have that much time left to use it. Might as well start buying them. Yep. I've placed down a couple more buildings. We now have a police office, we now have a fire station, and we have a finished road. Let's connect it with dirt road. Actually, no, we will need to, like, asphalt everything anyway. Oh yeah. This. I've planned out the water infrastructure, build the heating plant. So let's use our helicopters to build the water infrastructure. We don't need the fences. We need the pipes. We need the treatment plant. We need this. We'll need one of the pumps and one of the wells. And then then they can have fun with that. Yeah, these guys are going to help. That's fine. How are we doing here? Slowly working on everything. Let's get it to double speed. And start placing down some more roads, I guess. I wanna say this is right. Yeah. I want them to build this. And once they're done with the roads, they will have to start getting the buildings done, which, I mean, let's see, 80%, 85%. Let's build a couple of these. Just because we might need some high capacity buildings in case we use these workers for something else. Because it might be useful to... What was I going to say? Build more industries. And also we need something to, let's call it, store workers until we can use them. Yep. So, kindergartens. Very important. Let's place one in here. It's fine. I actually want you to be building that. Yep. Again, one of the things that I would like to build is a vehicle production facility, but that's probably going to have to be on the island. The other thing that I might need around here would be a hospital. Like a big hospital. Like a, this hospital, I guess? And I did not yet build the, what is it called? Like water and sewage and stuff. So actually let's plan for that. We do have heat. That's fine. So what we really need is a water substation. And I need to build it in a way that covers these two gravel production facilities. So let's place it down here. And as for sewage, I wanted the outlet here. Yep. And sewage tank actually has to go here. Yeah. Because otherwise it doesn't reach the gravel plant top. So that's going to be fine. And there's just going to be like a little park thingy. Because the sewage outlet itself has like a area where you can't really have anything. Like living spaces, because people will just get sick from the smell, I guess. So we have okay, water we need to connect to something. We do have a switch, so we can connect that. Pipes here. I don't need you to build this, this, and this. I don't need you to build this, and I don't need you to build this. And you can build this. Yep. So we will have a hospital. We will need another school, I guess. This one is fine. There will need to be a footpath across. That's also fine. They will need some form of sport. Oh yeah. This also isn't done yet. I need to give them more sports halls, and so let's do some fucking terraforming. Which this is going to take a little while, but it should be kind of worth it. Let's just pull this out into the sea. This in theory should be enough space, but I'm just going to pull this out a little. And essentially, I wanted to be able to get there from this tram stop. It's like the goal for me. So that as long as people can get to the bus stop, they can also get to a sports hall. And they can use the trams that way. And I'm flattening out this much space because I want to build the big sports hall. Which, you know, can service a lot of people, and it will make it worthwhile to basically transport people by tram. Okay, they're now probably refueling. That's fine. So, citizen infrastructure, big spot. Oh yeah, by the way, I have the DLC. I could build this, but it doesn't really fit the vibe. Oh, cool. So I'm gonna build the more modern one. Yep. And this should be fine. And you should be able to reach there. And now you should be able to reach the bus stop as well. Cool! Let's throw you a shortcut, if I can. Yes, I can. Cool. Yep. So now you can reach most of the people here. We do have the secret police working. So let's see how we're doing with loyalty. We might need more people working there for it to be effective. Which means that I might need to actually tear this one down and build it like somewhere here. We'll see. Also, where's the police station? Here's the second one. Will you be able to reach the factory? Probably not. It's the reason why I have this one. In case something happens here. Specifically here. This police station doesn't actually reach that. Which is also why I have a small police station here. With a tiny little heating plant. Which... this is actually kind of useful for this. You can build small outposts like this. With that. I know some people took an issue with that on the workers and the resources Discord, that like the smaller ones are like kind of cheating, which I can see why you would think that, but honestly it's kind of fine. What's next? I might start continuing this rail connection. So, see what I can do. Can I give you a crossover in here? Yes. It's going to be a large, high-speed crossover. And actually, I don't need to build all of it. I can just do a single track connection. From there. Question being, do I want to build something up here? Which would probably be like a warehouse or something. And the answer is probably not. Let me think. The only thing that I would really need to bring there would be food. And I can already do that with trucks. So the only thing really is bringing coal out here. Or, unless I want to build more industries up on the hill. But I don't have enough people anyway just to do this out here. So that might be a bit overstretching. Unless I use trains to move bricks. But honestly, there's no need for that. Because I've already decided to make a whole new brick factory anyway. You just connect these. Yeah, this will need to be like a asphalted road with train tracks, tram tracks. Yep. Let's connect this with footpaths. Like that. I need to turn you off. And good reminder, the next thing I need is electricity. Honestly, I can put the electric box right about here. I don't need to be worried about whatever's on top of the hill. We've already managed to. Cool. We've already gravelled it. No, do not build the pipes yet. Because the next thing I need to figure out is how do I actually get electricity in there. Because, if I look here, I do still have 2 spots open. But I don't know how much electricity this is going to consume. So let's do just a quick map. I've built this cement plant, yes, so that's 0.1 kilowatt. Prefab panel factory. Was it this one? Yes. That's also 0.1. Cool. And Drops's brick factory. That's 0.05. Okay, cool. So actually, I will not need that much power. That is reassuring. Do I want to... put panels on this road? Probably, yeah. Here we go. Sun construction. So I would bring out. Yeah, I can still afford that. So I would bring out. The 2.5 megawatt wires. They're like 2.35, but that's kinda irrelevant detail. Just need to figure out where I put the medium voltage switch. Because it's not the smallest. Oh, I could put. Oh my god. That would be disgusting. I mean, it would work. If the game actually allowed me to do it the other way around. Let me see. I mean, if it works, I don't mind if I do. I could bring the wire up the hill. And then what? I can. Holy shit. Okay. I also need to bring electricity to the trams. Which, I mean... I can just do this. And connect it like that. But then I need to somehow get electricity from here to the factory and to the town. I can get the town connection with underground wires. It's not that far for it. Mind you, the way these multiple connections work, you can actually put multiple underground wires and it will like sum them up to 2.5 megawatts that this one can provide. The other problem is, how do I get to here? can I just... I don't need that much power. I just need to get somehow out of here. Which is this. Cool. Now here, and now I need to figure out where to put the substation. So that it covers everything. Which is probably here. Yeah. So just about here? Let's see. Yeah, that covers just about everything. Cool. So let's just connect the wires. And that's everything. Let's see. The transformer box here. Does it cover? It covers everything. Cool. Not touching that again. We have these footpaths, so... let's build some more. Like that. Fuck off. I know how to build footpaths. Game. That, like that, like that. That's fine. What did I want to give them? A sports fee. Okay. Pause. Let's see. How are we doing? Still fine. This is the important part. This is where everything started going poorly. And I was going to... okay. So here's what I was going to do in the very beginning of the episode. You cannot move anymore. Okay. So go here, unload vehicles, and go back. Cool. And I will buy microbuses. Maybe the Latvian ones. And what they will be doing is increase the frequency at which I'm bringing workers out to this bus stop. Can you like have more people working on the fire? Thank you. They all have average productivity of 30%. Starving. What do you mean? Who is starving? You are starving. Why is nobody working at the fucking department store? Oh, because we finished these houses. And I didn't do the one thing that I was going to do with them, which is... no. let's fill this one up with workers, and they are just going to be working at the department store. And you know what? That one as well. And you are going to have these guys working at the university. And you cannot get that far. But that's fine. Nice. So this should fix the issue with the people not having food. The people from here. Can you work there? Yes. I've just wasted 1,000,000 rubles on workers. This should improve the situation considerably. The problem being I need more oh my god, please. There you go. See, I almost had another game over just for a very different reason. Can you at least finish that? And another fire. Great. So, do we have anyone working at the fire station now? We actually do. Cool. Garbage overfilled. Do you not have a garbage stand? Okay, that might be an issue. What if I remove this footpath temporarily and try and place this in here? I would need to move the wires. Yeah, fuck it, let's build this one. And figure out how to get back up the hill. Interesting. There you go. This is not working. This is not working. This is not working. This is now semi kinda ish working. This was not working for a little bit. Why didn't you notify me? This is now an issue. Yeah. I don't know how this happened. But apparently this place is now also overloaded with crime. Like, what? Let's see. What's the sort of problems here? Interesting. Do you like? Uh, temperature is too low. What the fuck? Bro, just... Where's my, thingamajigs? Oh, and you were unable to... Never mind. Just go here. Load workers. Bring workers all the way out here. If you can't, unload them here. Go here. Go. And let's copy it to this other vehicle and this other vehicle. It's inevitable, isn't it? Like this save is just cursed at this point. You know what? Let's see how it is, how it goes. Like we don't have enough people here. And then... Jesus fucking Christ. Are you bringing... Yeah, 7 workers. It's not like I don't have the workers out here, but... Also, once the temperature here falls, like, it's so difficult to recover it. So everyone here will just die. Again. Yeah, just start using this one. Otherwise, I need to restart it again. Oh, it's still not too late. Cool. We have recovered the temperature at least here. Means that we've saved the temperature out here. So we should not actually lose that many people. I can also help it by relocating a lot of people from there. What do you mean? There we go. That should alleviate some of the issues. But yeah, I might need to actually build a second heating plant just for this. And I'm kind of afraid that this might actually follow a very similar trajectory if I'm not careful about the happiness going down. Low government loyalty, crime. I mean, that is an easy way down. Easy way. Oh my god. Heating problem again! Well. What? You again. Just start heating. Fuck. The easy way out is to just go to settings, go to difficulty and change the citizen reaction, which I don't know if I want to do. I mean, we've stuck out this long. Also, the winter is almost over. Worst case scenario is just build like a heating plant out on this hill, which so the C one. It could actually heat a decently large area. And even has a potential of getting people. You know what, let's do that. Let's just give them like a temporary heating plant before everyone dies. I mean, they appear to be fine now. For the most part. If I look at the population statistic for... no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. We're losing population throughout the winter. We might have arrested it now. And we will not continue this construction until the snow melts. Again, look at this. 11, 13. Like, do we not have enough people waiting here? We don't. Yeah, you know what? Let's just buy you and just go work there. And so yeah, probably would be smart to have another heating plant. Even though this place is like, oh, no statistics, because of course, why would we have statistics? Temperature too low. You literally have enough workers working here? Question mark. Yeah, again, 30% productivity. Because reasons. I mean, the government loyalty out here is terrible. But it's all because of the crime and low government. Like, it's a crime spiral. It's just that, like, I've got it at like a point where it's kind of bad, but we're surviving somehow. But it's at such a deep point that like getting out of it is near impossible. If that makes sense. And so actually having built this might have been like having built it sooner might have been a good idea. Because we might have just invited foreign workers and just provided them with a lot better setup from the get-go. God. Even though they have this high productivity. Well, okay, not all of them, but for the biggest part, they have decent productivity and they still just... What is that? 2 students per professor? It's like... That's kinda silly. Crime! Too high! Like, what is your problem all of a sudden? Everything was going... Here as well, mind you. This part is fine. Again, why? Like, last time I looked, it was like, what, 4 crimes per police station, and suddenly everyone. What is this? 97. Oh my god. But yeah, lessons have definitely been learned. Now, I don't want this to look like a rage quit, but that's probably what it's going to be. Yeah, you're going out for coal. That is fine. And yeah, I probably wouldn't have enough heating for it. So I would need to build another heating plant. And for another heating plant, I would need to have... Well, I could bring skull from there, but... Source of workers... More piping... I've been yapping for a long time, didn't I? 57 minutes. I'll just... Gee. Yeah, in this episode, we have done absolutely fuck all. Somehow survived winter. With only... minor losses. It's like no wonder I can't expand. Probably when I'm doing the early one, I will only play on medium citizen happiness. Which... I mean, I don't know. Like this... You might notice, for the first part of this playthrough, the happiness was actually kind of decent. It was in the 60s, 70s. And then it just somehow started tanking, and it's like, it's irrecoverable. Again, like, what are these numbers? If I look at what this store is supposed to have by default, if I find it, it's this one. 96 people. It should be able to easily handle this. But these workers have 30% productivity, 30% productivity, 30% productivity. Just go and work at the thing. Oh. And of course, because they can't get food, their productivity drops even further. Why is nobody working there? Oh, just go and work there. Oh, because everybody died. Oh, and because everybody died, nobody's treating the patient, so everybody dies. We're out of money again. Well, but we finally have heat. It was about time. I might actually fucking tear down these buildings and just... I don't know. I know I sound bitter at this point, and it's probably too late. Oh my god. Why are you on fire this time? Oh, another. Let's look at criminal activity out here. 25. Even more. It's not like their criminal rating is that high. I mean, these guys. Building without covers. Oh my god. But why? Just don't move in there. Just investigate stuff, please. Why is nobody working there? Like, you have a ton of workers here? Oh, 16 workers can't work due to the lack of kindergartens. I don't know, just go work at a school or something. And you, build this kindergarten then, because apparently they just can't find one. Okay, just go ahead, work at the school, educate people, because, like, uneducated workers, 162. I wonder why that happened. Let me see. I wonder what might be causing this. Maybe nobody's working at the actual school. Damn. I wonder what the solution is. I don't know, people working there. Why is half not working? I see that there's plenty of space in the kindergarten. I'll see you in the next one. Probably it's going to be a little bit less bitter. Probably, hopefully. I guess I'll do 2 more and then I'll quit and do a different save. This one is not working out. Yeah, I'll see you the next one.